In this module, we will explore the financial mechanics of the Overlay Health program. Typically with Overlay Health, both employer and employees see savings opportunities. So let's get a better look at an example. Here we see a paycheck for an employee paid weekly that earns $800 per week gross pay. We can see on the left side, without the program, how their check looks now. It shows normal gross pay, taxes and deductions, and at the bottom, we see a net income for the week of $675.59. Now, on the right side, we see what this same employee's paycheck would look like with the Overlay Health program. We see the same weekly gross pay of $800, but in this example, indemnity plan premium is deducted pre-tax. This lowers taxable gross income to $523.08. Given that deductions are purely percentage of gross pay, we see all of those deductions are lower when the employee is on the Overlay Health program, leading to a post-tax income of $453.09. Now, the indemnity claim payment is paid to this employee post-tax, leading to a net income for the week while on the Overlay Health program of $683.85. This payment is made to the employee for participating in the program by completing their one simple, healthy activity for the month. This difference leads to an increase in take-home pay to the employee of $8.26 per week, or $429.52. That number is net of any fees or costs to management the program. That money is the employee's. However, if not offset by medical spending for the year, this amount can be taxable. We get into that deeper in another module.
Now on to the savings experienced by the employer. This can come in two forms. The first of which we see involves the modification to the employee's checks. When employee gross income is lowered, it lowers the employee's tax responsibility. That being said, it also lowers the employer's responsibility for the 7.65% tax match. This lowers employer-paid taxes. As you can see by the math here, that the savings to both employer and employee are great enough that the $40 admin fee can be subtracted out of the savings and there is still a net positive to both employer and employee. That $40 is used to pay all program vendors and suppliers. This could be anyone from the doctors themselves, to prescriptions, to any of our other ancillary products and services the employer sees as important to include for their organization.
The second form of employer savings comes from keeping employees out of the emergency room or urgent care. Overlay Health utilizes a robust virtual medicine offering as the first line of defense for when employees or their family members get sick. Much of the time, emergency visits are non-emergent in nature or can be diagnosed virtually with no copay or deductible. For self-funded groups, this means keep claims off of the claim fund, saving the company money. For fully insured groups, the impact is not as beneficial, but Overlay Health does lead to a better performing underlying health plan. This leads to lower premiums in the future that the group would not experience with Overlay Health. Both employer and employee experience a financial net positive while receiving better benefits. In the next module, we will dive a little deeper into possible tax ramifications, if any, to the employee or employer.